Right, and today we're talking the most anticipated movies of 2016. So guys, how are you? It's a new year, what are you doing? I don't know, but it's probably something good and probably something comic book related. So today, we're just going to break down the most anticipated films that are coming out this year. It's going to be an amazing year. I just can't wait for it. Let's just get started. Right, so in January we have Tarzan, or the Legend of Tarzan or whatever. I really not interested in that film whatsoever. I doubt you are, my co-host Adam.
Whatever floats your boat, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really hate those films, but it's a film.
Heard some interesting stuff. Like Tarzan.
Margot Robbie's in it, who's going to be the new Harley Quinn, so that's decent. However, in February, here we have one of the most anticipated films, I think, for me, ever. Like, Deadpool's been a fan favourite for me for a long, long time.
Should be a new sort of attempt for Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
after his two previous failures.
Yes, one including Green Lantern and the other.
The other version of a Deadpool.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a separate video on how atrocious that was. Ian. It's really annoying how they just messed up then, and all they care about is the eyes. Remember in that
they sew his mouth up. Like that's the iconic part of Deadpool.
That is the main thing about Deadpool. The mouth.
So, the fourth wall.
Will be broken.
The character Deadpool is going to break it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's when he's like gone insane.
Yeah.
After the whole thing.
Oh yeah. And it's going to be hard to do. I mean, I'm sure, like with everything else, they'll put it off.
Yeah. But it's quite intimidating, I think, for Fox to actually finally get this right after such a year. Getting a bit off topic, so Deadpool, can't wait for it. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, if it's not, I'm going to be really annoyed. But the marketing, have you seen the marketing for it?
No.
The marketing is excellent. Recently they released a set of posters what made Deadpool out to be a romantic comedy, which is right. I think that's genius, excellent. I think this can be an excellent film. Can't wait for it. Bring it on. Right, then we have Batman v Superman in March.
So obviously the start of the DCU.
The DCU, yes.
So it's gonna be quite hard to start, I think, but hopefully it will gather momentum, and by the time Suicide Squad was out, everyone will know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. The DCU will be underway.
Yeah.
I think that even though they are late to the game, I think that's good, because Ant-Man, I think Marvel were kind of going a little bit stale.
Ant-Man was poorly timed, in my opinion, because there was the whole of Phase 2 sort of leading up to this, but it leading into Phase 3,
and then Ant-Man.
You have Ant-Man sort of just popped in at the end.
The tension really builds in Age of Ultron, I think, for Civil War, and then you have Ant-Man, which is like, hey guys, Ant-Man, like the poster is good, I have it up, but the film, I think it's good. Don't get me wrong. The fact that the director left mid filming, it's excellent that it is how it is, but it's a cliche movie. Right, so Batman v Superman, getting a bit off topic there. I think it's going to be excellent. It's the first time in history the two Titan characters, Batman v Superman, will actually appear together on the big screen. And
then they're also shoving Wonder Woman in.
Yeah, this kind of annoys me, because
it's not her film.
Thank you. And B, I would have personally wanted another Superman film first.
Yeah.
Because Man of Steel was good, but it was a bit iffy. Like, it wasn't 10 out of 10. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't my Superman film that I wanted. And I think after Batman v Superman, it'll be harder to get a solo Superman film, because DC have released their own lineup, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
And that didn't include a solo Superman film. Personally, I think they should have waited a little bit and have Batman v Superman next year, but they have done what they have done. And don't get me wrong, I want to see Batman. And we're getting that.
Yeah.
And in my opinion,
and the new Batcave as well. Looking forward to that.
Exactly. Yeah. And this new Batman looks like the Batman, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Christian Bale Batman is excellent. I love the Dark Knight trilogy and films. No disrespect against any of those actors and directors. That's an excellent, film series. But the only thing I had with those trilogy is that Batman didn't really look like Batman. It wasn't armored. It was a realistic Batman. I enjoyed that, but personally, I would have preferred comic book Batman. And I think in this,
sort of more stealthy. Thinks it through more.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
He doesn't just run in because it's not
it.
what he does, is it?
Exactly. I think this Batman is going to be the best Batman, personally, for me, that I've ever seen. Wonder Woman, you don't like the inclusion of Wonder Woman?
I'd look forward to a Wonder Woman film.
Yeah, we are getting that.
And
we are getting that next year.
I would like to see her
character
prior to that.
Yeah.
But not in this.
Batman v Superman film. I think in the Batman to have Batman v Superman. It's in the title.
Yeah, and that maybe make reference to her, or
One, don't add Doomsday. But
too much going on, and
exactly.
Just too busy a film, really.
But we did get it right. We called it. We said that Doomsday would be in Batman v Superman. And we were right.
We were right.
But yeah, that's going to be an excellent film. Hopefully, if it's not, I'm going to be really disappointed. Because if it's not, I don't think people would be looking forward to Suicide Squad or the whole rest of the lineup. So really, the DCU depends on this film being good.
Yeah. Because after this and Suicide Squad, they can afford to lose good film, however you say it. But
exactly.
Not yet.
We have Captain America Civil. This is going to be excellent, I think. Like, it's going to be a smaller scale to the comics, isn't it? It's only like a small handful of characters. It's going to be a more personal, I think, story between Cap, Iron Man, and
Bucky.
Black Panther's in it, which is going to be excellent. I love the character of Black Panther. Is he a fan favourite for you? Or
read a couple of comics.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But yeah, looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it, nice. But there is one thing we still haven't seen yet.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, so Spider-Man. This is going to be the Marvel Spider-Man. Finally, Spidey's coming home after 12, 20 years, something. A lot of years. I'll just edit it out. After a lot of years at Sony, it's finally coming home to Marvel. I think this is their one chance to get it right, and judging by all the other MCU films, they're going to get it right. They're going to nail the character, even though it's a younger Spider-Man. I don't really mind, because in the original comics, he was younger. He was a student, which I think is good. It appeals to a younger audience as well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to just be an all-round excellent. Right, so X-Men Apocalypse on May 26th.
So perhaps a big one for Fox after Fantastic Four.
Yeah. What do you think of the look of Apocalypse?
I'm a bit confused where it fits in, really, because is it in the past? Is it in the future? Is it current?
Right.
Is it on an alternate line because of what Wolverine did in the previous film?
Yes.
They haven't really made it clear, have they? Why is Storm bad is a big question.
I don't really know how it's going to fit.
I'd like Wolverine, Jack Human. He's left, and he stopped, or is this his last?
He has this one, and he has Wolverine 3, which is going to be Old Man Logan.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, I'd like him to take a back seat in this one, really.
Yeah.
He's only not been in one film, and I have to say I did enjoy that.
Yeah, that's true.
Jean Grey's, and what does Professor X do? He's always sort of knocked out or immobilised somehow.
Yeah. It's because he has so much power
that they can't allow him to just.
And in this one, he gets taken out. I've kind of lost myself a little bit. What am I doing? What am I life? Yeah, so that's going to be, hopefully it's going to be good. I like the look of Apocalypse. In the trailer, we saw him grow massive. Do you think that'll be in the...
I think that was a mind trick, if I'm honest. I mean, it is in his power set, his vast range.
Yeah.
However...
I want him to be massive, but at the same time, I don't want it to be a King Kong.
No, because then they'll have to sort of make some big armour and be some Power Ranger big monsters fight,
exactly.
won't it? And
I think, as you said, because of the lighting and the whole framing of the actual shot, I think it's going to be a dream sequence. Yeah, this is how it will be. So are you looking forward to X-Men Apocalypse?
Oh yeah, definitely. They're a good film series.
I have to admit, this is probably my least anticipated film out of all of the comic book movies.
Fair enough. I do enjoy the X-Men.
Yeah.
They've got their flaws.
We were going to leave you. I have Twitter now. It's Popcorn Posts. That's just simple. And that's it. We have loads of other videos. If you could
watch
them. Yeah, if you want to like and subscribe. Like, comment and subscribe. That would really help us as a lot, just to grow as a channel. And thanks for listening, guys. See you later.